Hi everyone, I have got quite a terrible cough, so if I do have a coughing fit and spray all over you guys, then I'm sorry. I'm just apologising in advance if it does happen. So today I just want you to go over my favourite eyeshadows, and there's quite a lot of them, and these are the ones I use on a most regular basis. I like the finishes, I like the colour payoffs on them. And I think that these are the ones that suit my eye colour, my skin tone. So, you know, that may not necessarily be true, but I just feel comfortable wearing these. So the first one is by Collection 2000, and it's a metallic cream eyeshadow. It's got amazing stain power, surprisingly, and this is in Emerald City, and it's a really nice kind of like a metallic green colour. And what I do is, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Yes, no, bit of a glare going on. But these are actually really nice. I have two other colours in these and they're equally as nice. But with this, I wear it on the lower lash line just for a bit of a pop of colour with like black eyeliner and some mascara. And I think it makes all the difference to just some standard eye look. But perfect for a pop of colour, and it's got good stain power, so pretty good that one is. Another one is a Bourjois beige rose in number 08, and this is just a special edition packaging, but it's a lovely just kind of like a goldy beige colour, and I do like this a lot for a highlighter even, so it's multi-purpose, or a all over eye colour, and it just gives off a pretty sheen on the eyelid. And it is quite shimmery, so you have to be quite careful, like, you know, you just need like a few dabs with a brush and then all over the eye, you need to blend it out. But this is really nice, especially in the summer, and again you could use it as a highlighter, which works perfectly, so that's a pretty good one. I've got a couple from NYX. One is in Smoky Mountain, which is what I've got on my lower lash line today. It's a lovely kind of like a dark olive green, and it's got a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's not crazy shimmer. It's actually really, really pretty. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's more of a satin finish. It's not overly crazy on the glitters and stuff. So this one's really nice. Again, that one is Smoky Mountain. Another one is Suede. I love this colour for an all over lid colour, and it's again kind of like a satin finish, and it gives the nicest sheen to your lids ever. It's so beautiful. I don't know if you'll be able to see, in the camera won't probably pick it up, but it's really beautiful. I really, really like this colour. I use it on a very regular basis for everyday colour on my eyes. Another few are the Inglot. They're just in this palette, and I've actually, you get these put in to your liking, and the one I use the most out of these is, if I can get it out, this lovely deep purple. And again, what I like to do with this one is wear it on my lower lash line just for a pop of colour, and we all know that this sort of purple works really well with brown eyes, which is what I've got. I've got really dark brown eyes, so this makes my eyes really pop. And this colour is a pearl finish, and the colour is 446. I don't know if you can see the colour payoff is amazing on these. I love Inglot. I think all of Inglot's products are amazing. They're so underrated. I mean, to be honest, generally, like, even these other colours, I've got this brilliant kind of like a matte grey colour, which I use as a eyeliner. Just with an angle brush, just put it over as an eyeliner. And again, this is an amazing product as well. You can see, colour payoff is amazing. This is a matte finish, and the colour is 376. And then, onto my MAC stuff, I have a paint pot in Groundwork by MAC, And I like to wear this on its own or as a base, because these are supposed to be bases, but I quite like the payoff that it gives even on its own. It does crease after a whole day, but it can be easily blended out if it does crease. But I really like this. I think I've used quite a lot of this and it hasn't dried out. The consistency is amazing. I really like it. But this again is in Groundwork. If you can see that, it's quite sunny today, so it might be a bit of a glare, you can see. Then another one is Sable by MAC. It's a lovely warm brown colour. Let's see if I swatch it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's a lovely warm brown colour. What I usually do with this is that if I put it all over my eye, I've noticed that I find it quite difficult to blend out. So what I do is I put it more towards the lash line and blend it upwards to get kind of like a colour all over the lid. And again, this looks really nice if you bring it quite deep underneath as well. Because it's so warm, it really makes my eyes like warm up. That makes sense. So there's that one. This is Sable. I've actually got this in a pot and I've got it in my palette as well. I didn't realise I had it already, so like a fool, I went and bought it again. And this is All That Glitters. This is the first ever eyeshadow that I got from MAC. It's still the same one. I've had it for about 7 or 8 years. I like it a lot. Depending on how heavy-handed I get with this, it can make me look quite ill. Or really tired, because I've noticed that if I put too much of it on, people will be like, oh, you look tired, or they say, oh, you're not feeling well, or you're under the weather, whatever. So I use it quite light-handed, but it's a beautiful sandy gold colour, amazing, really nice, and it does complement my skin quite well. Again, light-handed, please. And I am the one for matte eyeshadows. The one I use the most all over my eyelid is Wedge, which is kind of just, it's almost like a bit of a muddy beige colour. And it's matte, and I really like it. I use this a lot with Groundwork. If I want more staying power, I use this with my Groundwork paint pot all over my eye. And then another colour which is really underrated is called Soba, S-O-B-A, Soba. And this is it's like a dirty brown with gold reflex in it. It's really pretty and it's so underrated. It's a little bit sad. It just gives like a nice pop of colour, enough shimmer, just enough shimmer. Beautiful, really like it. Another one is Cork. This is kind of like I think it's a satin finish, this one, but I really, really like it for an everyday colour, just to kind of like make your eyelids more uniform. Beautiful, love it. Another colour which I don't actually use enough of is Shale, which is kind of like a purple grey colour. But again, it warms up my eyes quite nicely. It is a cool colour, but for me, I think it warms up my whole eyes. So Shale is another one. Beautiful. And again, I think that this is a little bit, not multi-purpose, but sometimes it looks grey, sometimes it looks purple, depending on how you work it. Again, really nice colour, I like it. I like it a lot. And then I've got Espresso, which I use as I use a lot for if I'm doing a brown smoky eye. Perfect for an outer V or just to darken the crease. And as a transition colour, I use Swiss Chocolate quite a lot. Very lightly though, because it is very pigmented, it is matte. Swiss Chocolate is also matte, so these are very pigmented, but with a light hand it creates a perfect transition. And another one of my favourites, and I use a lot, is Embark. I use this again as an eyeliner quite a lot, and again I like to bring it quite deep underneath my eyes as well. It gives a beautiful, because it's so warm, it's like a really dark reddy brown colour. Really like it. You can see how pigmented it is. It is really amazing. So yeah, they're the ones I use the most of. I mean, I have left some out. I use patina quite a lot. I use satin taupe. That's pretty, but I don't use this one that often. So they're the ones that I use the most, and they're my favourites as well. It's quite a lot of them, but again, I think that they complement my skin and my eyes, so it works for me. But I will be back with another video, and I hope that this was a little bit useful if you're trying to build up your eyeshadow collection and you don't know which ones to get. Hope it's helped a little bit. So in the meantime, I will be back with another video. Give me some ideas on what you would like me to do, and I will try and deliver it for you. But in the meantime, take care guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.